Welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and today we're going to have a app review. As we do every week, we will continue in 2015 having our app reviews. So this is a paid app. It's a $9.99 app, but you have a 7-day trial if you want. And it's a nice little app if you're looking on how to, cook stuff, learn how to cook, learn to cook pretty much everything. And it does have its name. And it's actually from a best-selling series called How to Cook Everything. So this is a very interesting app. Now, you have apps that are free for cooking. There's one app that's included with Windows, which is pretty much the food and drink app. But you also have other ones that are free, like the all recipes and stuff like that. And these are nice. And having more than one cooking app, I think, is interesting because each one has its recipes, or some of them have a recipe, a different way to make a recipe that's interesting. This one is more of a I think good for people that want to learn, and also has very clear indications of for people that are vegetarian, or if you want to cook something fast or not. It has a 4-letter code, and I'll be explaining. So go to the Microsoft Store. Once you are in the Microsoft Store, search in the search for apps on the top right, How to Cook Everything. Just type How to Cook Everything. And you'll see that you can buy for $9.99, but next to it, you'll see that there's a try. And the try is for 7 days. So which means that if you want to try it before you pay $9.99, you can actually try it 7 days. So it gives you an idea. And if you like cooking, or if you want to learn how to cook, I think it's a cool app for that also. And every week there are features, recipes that are added, and all sorts of tips and tricks on cooking. It's basically a kind of a live app, because it has a lot of updates compared to other apps that, of course, will add new recipes. But this one is more interactive, not just recipes, but all sorts of tips and tricks for you to enjoy cooking. Once it's installed, you basically get this little app called How to Cook Everything, and it comes, for those that maybe know already this, it's a series of books and all sorts of videos and shows from a chef, and it's How to Cook Everything. And basically when you click on the app, you get the featured recipes, but you also get the different recipes, you choose by what you want to do. So if you want to, for example, do bread, you'll click bread, or meat, poultry, fish, and so on. You choose a category that you want to, and you can also see tips and tricks, like, for example, you'll have how-tos on basic pasta making, how to cook or roast, carving, or boning a leg of lamb, and so on. You see here all sorts of little details: cleaning squid, coring an apple, all sorts of tips and tricks that are actually updated all the time. So first of all, it's almost like a course. You have your basic ideas on how to do stuff. And then you've got, of course, the recipes. So you can click, for example, if I click salads, then you'll have the categories on the left, which are essential, green, vegetable, and so on. And you've got on each recipe 4-letter codes. And a lot of people always ask, what do they mean? Well, these are codes that mean 4 things. The F stands for fast. It means it can be done in relatively fast time. So if you work, a lot of people work, come home, they don't want to spend 2 hours making a recipe. They want to do it as fast as possible. So the F means that it actually is a recipe that's done quite fast. And you always have the time, the total time, on the top. Here is 10 minutes, for example, on the first simple green salad. Then you've got the second letter, which is M. M means, can it be made before? Can I make this before and simply serve it or use it later on? So this is the M. V, it means for vegetarian. So if you're a veggie, look for V in the recipes and you'll know that the recipe is for vegetarians. And finally, E means essential. Essential means that, you know, this is something you should actually know how to do naturally, not even without watching a recipe of some kind. Essential means that you should know how to do this. It's something that's important to know. So depending on what you want to do, you have pasta. You're thinking, well, man, I'd like to do some pasta sauce of some sort. Well, you can go into sauces, condiments, seasoning. Of course, there's the search on the upper right. You can search, for example, Alfredo. I'll put Alfredo and see what we come up with. So fettuccine Alfredo. Here we got that recipe here. So salt, 4 to 6 tablespoons butter, 1 pound pasta, 1 cup freshly grated Parmesan cheese, or more to taste, and freshly ground black pepper. And here you get spaghetti with butter and Parmesan, which is a variation of something that is fettuccine Alfredo. And you have the different variations when you click here. You see that there's overview, steps, and so on. So if you want to have a step-by-step, you have all the recipes done step by step. The variations, they tell you, well, if you, for example, want to have fettuccine Alfredo, reduce the butter and melt it gently, use fettuccine, and whisk 2 eggs with half a cup of heavy cream and 1 cup grated Parmesan. So here is the fettuccine Alfredo, or the Alfredo sauce variation of a pasta sauce. So, it's interesting. It's a cool app. It also adds to your shopping cart. So for example, if you have a recipe and you want to buy, you know that there's stuff that you don't have, you can click add to shopping list here. And you select the groceries, whatever you want to add as groceries and stuff you need maybe. What's also cool about this app is if you want to use your computer, tablet as a timer, to let you know when it's ready, or if you're away and you want your computer to let you know, oh, I think it's cooked. Well, you also have a little timers here, and you can add timers. So there are many timers. If you need different timers for different steps, you can add different timers. And so you decide what timer and put it at how many minutes or hours, and the computer is going to let you know, or the tablet that you're using is going to let you know. So it's, I think, a cool app. It is a little expensive. I will, of course, agree with that. $9.99 for an app is kind of a lot, but I think you get a good quality app that will update regularly. So if you like to cook, or this app is actually pretty good if you want to learn how to cook if you're not very good at it. So why not take a peek? 7-day trial, and if you decide that you love this app, you just purchase for $9.99. If you enjoy our videos, why not subscribe to our channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions on what you've seen, let us know. Maybe you have an app that you'd like us to talk about. Maybe you have a Windows 8 feature you'd like us to talk about. Let us know. We'll try to post that video online. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.